Morning again. This is PJ's Garden. Let's do another episode. It's episode 3. I'm going to look at 3 plants that I have. I have beans, zucchini squash, and okra. Those 3 we'll look at. Around here we have the zucchini, and they are on the last stage. I seem to be catching them on the last stage because I should have started this program earlier. I picked about 2 dozen of these. There's one here. This is about ready, the zucchini, and there are a couple more in between. There's several in the home that I picked earlier. I'll get to those in a minute when we finish. Okay, so it doesn't seem as though we have much more left. But that's the zucchini. I'll show you the ones that I have inside that I already picked yesterday. Unfortunately, we didn't get to video them on the vine. However, inside you have the beans, green beans, which I'll take you around. I've been picking these green beans, eating them, steaming them, and sharing them around. I give away quite a bit. If I estimate, maybe about 4 to 5 pounds of green beans. We've reaped off of these beans. There are just a few left. It seems as though we're just getting the last end of the beans as well. But this row, those are the green beans, and we've been enjoying those beans. Okay, next to the green beans, you have the okra. The okra now just started to produce. I picked about 2 dozen so far. Here we have, these are the short variety okra. These are ready to pick. I'll pick these in a minute. And you have some that are the tall variety. You have the larger variety. You have 2 rows of okra. This row and the next row. You normally have to plant a little more okra than you would plant other stuff, because okra you need to get quite a bit to get a good meal. This is the larger variety. Here you see these are longer. It's still young, even though it's so long. And over here you'll find another one here. All right, pretty long. This one is it was from Guyana, tropical, large variety, and the others are smaller. But we have about a dozen of these on these okra tree right now. There's another one here. These are ready. I can start picking some of them. I have to twist them to get them off, but I'll pick the rest of them after we completed the video. Okay, maybe a dozen, more than a dozen on these plants right now. Now, okra is a very good vegetables. I understand it was native of Ethiopia. I didn't know that until I checked it out just a few days ago. Native of Ethiopia. It's very rich in rich in fiber, calcium. It is also believed that it's good for diabetes. It helps to lower your blood sugar. It helps the body to generate its own insulin. I've been reading up on okra. So okra is very good for your health. Fiber, calcium, vitamin C, vitamin B, I think D, as well as compounds that help in reducing your blood sugar. Okra, those are very good. And I'll encourage you to plant okra, pick them fresh, eat them, steam them. You know, and we Guyanese like to cook them and cook them and cook them, fry them down. But that's not the best way. You steam and you eat, and you enjoy all the benefits of the okra plant. Okay. Now, as I mentioned in one of the earlier episodes, these are baji. These grow by themselves. I don't know how they get in my garden, but they grow. They're very rich. Is a type of spinach. Very rich in iron. Very rich in chlorophyll, vitamin C, and fiber. Very, very good for your digestive system. So you need to get some bhaji somewhere if you can get the seed. I always leave some to grow. That's why these are so tall. I allow the seeds to produce, and the seeds just fall. In the fall, they just fall in the ground and they grow all by themselves. Hundreds of them, and I have to pull out what I don't need so that I can let them grow by themselves. They grow automatically. Okay, so just one more thing. I know I just said I will do a couple of plants, but let's look at the tomatoes over here. Okay, I'm gonna pick some of those right now. Beautiful tomatoes, and I think everybody knows the benefits of tomatoes, especially for men. It's very good for your prostate. It reduces the tomatoes. They reduce the progression of the prostate enlargement and reduce the chances of you getting prostate cancer in men. Probably has the good benefits for the women as well. So these are the wonderful tomatoes, and I'll pick and I'll enjoy. I trust that you enjoy this episode 3 of PJ's Garden, and I encourage you to get planting. Okay, there's a bee. The bee is helping me to fertilize, to pollinate these tomatoes, so that I can get more produce. Yes, one gulp, one chew, one tomato. It's not a cherry. It's a little larger than the cherry, but it's good. Good stuff. Thank you for watching. See you next time.